accept. Prepare your kids, Sap.
Not all jokes are created equal, and some come with a price tag to prove it. In the American version of The Office, the pricey gag occurred during a season 3 episode entitled A Benihana Christmas. Fans will no doubt remember the show's consistent quality when it comes to Christmas specials, and for a lot of people, the Benihana episode tends to rank among the best. This holiday romp opens with Carol Stills showing up at Michael Scott's office to dump him just before the holiday party. While there are many good reasons we can think of to Scott, the last straw for Carol is the document Christmas card created by Mr. Scott, in which he spliced his own head on top of an image of Carol's ex-husband from an old ski trip she took with her family.
What you didn't realize at the time with years in your heart and next to your kids. What?
This setback is now stuck with 2 tickets to Sandals, Jamaica, and no one to enjoy the trip with. On top of that, he has to show his face at his office Christmas party without a date. Office suck-up Andy Bernard decides to take the heartbroken Michael on a boys' outing to Benihana to help him forget about Carol. With Dwight and Jim in tow, they head out to an awkward and boozy hibachi lunch that actually results in them picking up 2 young waitresses. Michael and Andy bring their new girlfriends back to the office Christmas party, and hilarity ensues. Memorably, Michael has to make a mark on his girlfriend's arm with a Sharpie so we can remember which one is his. Although a nice hibachi dinner can certainly start to add up, especially if you order too many of those onion volcanoes, it wasn't the food that pushed the comedy bill into 5-figure territory on this one. While the use of Benihana's corporate trademarks came cheap, a different intellectual property issue required NBC to pay the piper. On a recent episode of the Office Ladies podcast, a delightful bit of weekly fan service hosted by Jenna Fisher, who played Pam, and Angela Kingsley, who played Angela, former staff writer Jen Solana stopped by to spill the beans on the expensive gag. Into its corporate pockets was a 4-second gag where Michael sings a couple of bars of 2 Tickets to Paradise by Eddie Money to relish his upcoming vacation to a Sandals resort in Jamaica.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Pack your bags, we're leaving after tomorrow.
In her appearance on the Office Ladies podcast, Solana said that the short joke came with a large price tag. She was informed of this fun fact after the fact by producer Kent Zabornak.
At the sound mix, I found
Get
out
yourself a
that
proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
$60,000 joke. None of my jokes I've ever written have been $60,000.
Solana wasn't sure, but she told the podcast that she recalled the show's music budget being reduced not too long after the episode, leading to a bigger impact than she anticipated.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Appearance is a notorious pain in the entertainment business, and it can easily wreck a show or movie's production budget as costs get out of control. In order to clear a song, lawyers representing the network, in this case NBC, will that holds the publishing rights to the feature during the episode.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Incidental feature. In this case, Eddie Money's publishing rights to the record made $1,000 off of Michael's brief cover performance. Not too shabby for 4 seconds worth of someone else's work. As an interesting aside, A Benihana Christmas had another issue with song clearance. One scene from the episode features an Office performance of John Mayer's saccharine love song, Bodies of Wonder Woman. Office star BJ Novak, who plays Ryan the Temp, is actually friends with Mayer in real life and was able to negotiate with some initial apprehension. The cost of Mayer's song? One personalized Dundie Award statue for tallest music dude. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more super videos about your favorite movies and TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
After always smearing progressives like Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib as anti-Semitic for demanding an end to the apartheid conditions created by Israel, an end to the illegal occupation. But the reality is that most American Jews are quite progressive as a voting bloc and aren't on the side. There is a group that is on the side, though, but you're not supposed to say that part out loud. Trump did anyway.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Besides Trump throwing a bone to his evangelical base, they overwhelmingly support him, despite the fact that they're all family values, and this is the guy that is slumped with many porn stars, has many affairs, and absolutely bloodless and extravagant, vain, selfish, everything he said that they're against. But the reason for the candor to the evangelical base is because this country is not about Jewish people. It's not about the persecution that Jewish people
Be
face.
advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
Horrific is an understatement.
Clear to engage all targets.
Of the whole
Done.
is about how evangelicals want to return, or want the Jews to return to Jerusalem, so they can bring about the end times as written about in their book. Basically kind of killing the Jews there, that they say they support and want to return to Israel, so it can be this Christian
Going this
utopia.
way.
They're nuts, but that seems like the actual anti-Semitic position, to be okay with Jewish people dying so you can have your fake heaven utopia with Jesus coming down and everyone sings Kumbaya or whatever. I'm sorry, that might be a little ethnic to the evangelicals. That might be the actual anti-Semitic position, but no, they accuse others of anti-Semitism. But this is a real thing, guys. This is a real dynamic, part of a huge evangelical backing of AIPAC and other far-right organizations supporting Israel and supporting Republicans and centrists and other Democrats in Congress. Jerusalem has been the object of the affection of both
Mark out,
Jews and
move.
Christians down through history, and the touchstone of prophecy.
The bounty target is down. Well done.
God gave Jerusalem and the rest of the Holy Land to the Jewish people. In December, Lifeway Research conducted a poll evaluating the views of evangelical
You've got a loadout drop
related
inbound.
to Israel and the politics of the Middle East.
Requesting recon
Among
flyover.
questions was one about
UAV entering the AO.
Of the Holy Land descendants. 2/3 of respondents strongly agree. It's also worth picking out another part of what Jeffress said to say. Jerusalem, he said, is the touchstone
We're in the
of
gulag now.
prophecy.
Fight to
That
earn redeployment.
prophecy is the biblical prophecy
Here we go.
of the return of Jesus Christ.
While you
and the
wait, feel
beginning
free
of
to
the
give these
rapture
wankers
of
a
the
proper
end.
jeering. And if you find something to throw, feel free to give them that as well.
All right.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
We got a proper fight here. Get ready to fight. You're next. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. You're up, soldier. Don't sort this fucker out. You got roughed up in there. We're bringing you home. Fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
That's around the studio right now. That is still really crazy impressive. Sometimes we do like a montage version, sometimes
I'll
the
drive.
whole episode is about one thing. There's some stuff around the studio to show. Let's get into it.